Cheers. This next one, I wrote this, the original Friends show was a couple of months back, and I knew that piece was the last piece I was in, and I knew the piece I'll be doing after this piece, and I decided to write something a little bit more upbeat to kind of balance it out, and it turned into, I think, my favourite piece I've written. It's called Drive Crazy. An insecurity for a writer is that there's someone out there doing it better. Like, if I put pen to paper tonight, in an attempt to create something beautiful, I'm aware your parents have already done that better when 20 odd years ago they put you together. All I can offer is a page of words that hazardously sculpt a verse, whereas a person is a product, cut from human clay. 1 million spoken sentences have rushed past you, carved you, cut the lines by which you are defined like wind kisses form from the cliffside. And all the books you've read are bricks mortared into a barricade to fend off those days which say stay inside and watch TV. Do you know what? I've never met anyone that claims to be happy. We're depressed in the West. Stress and anxiety perpetuates our high society. We pop our pills and we cry quietly, privately pay professionals to tell us politely that it's normal to feel the way we do. It seems to me that pure happiness in this place is all but madness. So today, let me drive you crazy. Drive you crazy like it's a one-way highway and we are jailbreak fugitives in a getaway car fueled by cheap red wine, and while our back pockets are empty, our bank accounts brim with time, and we can sign checks for eternity in each other's company. Tell me you love me in a foreign language. I'll get the dictionary, decode it back into English, but I want to work for it like a man, because I got 10 fingers on 2 hands. Give me a shovel, I'll dig dirt. For you, I'll move heaven, I'll move earth. One wheelbarrow load at a time. Here is what we should do. Print 1,000 pages of classic literature and paste them downstate paved stage. And then get an amateur theatre company to perform Macbeth on top of it. And people will say, why on earth have you done that? Well, because it's a play on words, and I felt it was necessary. And if everything we do has a point, this world fast becomes very prickly. Strictly speaking, we're all speaking too strictly, and realistically, it seems to me there doesn't seem to be any place for an I in infinity. But I want to live in a world where muggers peddle quality products, and good manners can mitigate violence at dusk, and we don't need to be punched to know we pump hot blood. I'm done with trying to impress dumb popular girls, because you can be beautiful now, but we're all going to rust. The goal at the end is not to be a vacuumous husk. When that happens, mountains crumble to dust, become the crumbs of the earth's crust. Let's boom then bust. Rush misguided, lucid lust. Trust me, don't know what I'm on about, shouting out nothing, just to hear it echo back. God, give me a girl who loved me half like porn and half like Disney. Kiss me like Sleeping Beauty, then frisk me like an angry cop on duty, because our bodies are temples consecrated. I'm on your front steps praying prostrate that we can desecrate each other just a little bit. See, it's blunt words built out a sharp wit, but it's the truth when I say I like the way your name falls off my lips. Can't lie, don't lie, like Shakira's hips. But you've imprisoned my iris ever since you caught my eye and privatised my vision, because I just want to see you tonight. And if I caught your eye, I'd hold your gaze as my brain waves craze to swirl and twirl into whirlpools. The best things in this life are in shit bars and overlooked people, and cheap cars and board games played so competitively they become potentially lethal. Flick the back page of the metaphorical maths book of human existence to find the correct answer is indeed all men are created equal, which will become clear in the sequel to the Book of Life and the Bible Revised Edition, written on a Sunday by 2 lesbians in Harlem on a holy mission. But now I'm just synthesising nonsense in this voice box till it becomes wisdom. I want to hold you in these arms I've got and just stop and shut up and listen to your rhythm, reverberate at heartbeat precision. We can chance the dance floor if you're willing to instruct. Know that I'll always be wooden. You can touch me for good luck. I'm learning that love isn't in any way Valentine's Day, whispering sweet nothings, but a crescendo, huffing and blustering and puffing, simply to say, yeah, I reckon we've got something. So I'll take the high strings, you be the bass, and not bass like electronic nightclub chronic headache kind of bass, bass like foundation, like the rock I cling to in adoration, foundation like these are the hands that we've been dealt, let's build something. I've never met anyone who claims to be happy. These days, smiles seem increasingly indicative only of insanity. So thank you for driving me crazy. Driving me crazy like it's a one-way highway and we're jailbreak fugitives in a car fueled by overpriced tequila shots, and we'll drive till we are what we are and not what we are not. I would write a love song to every molecule that comprises you, till the world's ink supply runs out and I've just got to shout them off the top of my head, until I expand every breath in this chest and it collapses and contracts. I would sing out nothing, just to hear it echo back.